Catherine, are you up for a story this morning? So did you have a good time away? Were you in Nova Scotia? And then on a road trip? Wow. You have cousins there? Oh, you had cousins come over. Well, I'm glad it was a good summer and glad to see you. And this Sunday, everyone else is, all the other children are away. I guess they're getting ready for school. Are you excited about school? 2 days away. Amazing, isn't it? Well, I don't remember, I've told this story before, and you may have been here when I told it, but it probably won't be quite the same because I never actually tell them quite the same. But this story is about creation, about all of these amazing images that we have behind us. And pretty obvious, aren't they? Well, my story starts before any of this, when there was nothing, absolutely nothing. Can you imagine nothing? I wonder what nothing looks like. Maybe nothing. And then all of a sudden there was this bang! And in one tiny, tiny little part of a second, things happened in a big way. And over time, 4 elements emerged: water, and earth, and air, and fire. 4 main things of earth, 4 main things that make everything up in this world. And God was in all of this, working and moving and making things come to life. And so, out of that, there came the sun, the moon, and planets. And of course, comets, and galaxies, and stars, and supernovas, and all kinds of things. And then on the planet came all kinds of growing things. Plants, and vegetables, and flowers, trees. And then, after that, came creatures. There were creatures that lived in water. And there were creatures that lived in the air. Or on the air. And there were creatures that lived on the land. And there were crawling creatures too. And it seems to me that as all this was happening, God was going, this is good. This is really good. But we need something else. We need people. We need shapes and sizes and colors of people. And the people didn't have an easy job, because their job was to look after all of this. Looking after each other, and looking after the plants, and looking after the animals, looking after the earth. And so our story says that God said, let there be humankind, and let their hearts, every one of their hearts, reflect my heart with love for all of creation. I wonder how it feels to know that we're created by God. Does that feel wonderful? I think it's pretty wonderful. I wonder how it feels to know that God wants us to care for all of these things. Right? Does it feel like a big job? If you were the only person on earth, it would be a really big job. Yeah. And I wonder what we can do to show our love for all that God has created. I wonder what we can do. Be good? Maybe pay attention to how beautiful things are. Pay attention to how lucky we are. We're going to sing a song. It'd be great if you could help me with it, because there's some actions to it. We've sung this before. It's printed in the order of service. Maybe I'll get Elaine, if you can play it through once, fairly slowly, and I'll show you the actions for it. Do you want to come up with me here, and we'll do this together? So it goes.